Hi everyone, welcome back to the Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Red Sofa here in Mexico City. Very pleased to be joined by Dayan León, who's the Director of Parts Logistics for Nissan Mexico, talking with us at this event, especially on partnership and how it's changing and working with different logistics providers and partners. I wanted to ask you specifically in the context of nearshoring. As you expand capacity, as you work with new players, how is it changing the way that you work with your logistics providers and partners across the supply chain?
Well, personally, thank you for having us in this event. For us, it's very important to participate. We got too much insights, and we have been discussing over the years about what is partnership. But this now with the nearshoring, partnership means create the future together. Partnership means to think outside of the box and to define those operations that nobody's thinking and start to testing together and be wild. Mm-hmm. Be wild, dare to fail, but failing, you start to creating. And after a couple of tests, you have a new process, you have a new infrastructure, you have a new capacity. So partnership means working together to create the nearshoring for the future. So everybody needs to care about Mexico. So that's what it means for us, the partnership for the nearshoring.
Well, I love the message of be wild and dare to fail where it's needed. Of course, in the context of protecting production, no doubt, but keeping that innovation. Is it redefining some of the ways that you work with providers, be it the terms of a partnership, be it the stretch of time or KPIs, or in terms of how you actually define that relationship, is it changing it?
From many years, we always been looking to develop once again together. For us, the partnership is been 10 years ago that we are starting to create this. We have a very good relationships. So I think we have an advantage right now because we don't start 2 years ago. We start many years ago. So I think we are now having the benefits to start these long-term relationships, to start this growing together and looking for new opportunities. And as we are doing it, as I mentioned, being a little bit wild, we are identifying which KPIs do we need to measure, which one are not needed anymore, and how we need to put everything on the right place to make, everything happens. So supply chain is fully integrated. So we are also looking for not only the logistics, we want to, our partners also looking all the supply chain. And I think this is something interesting that we are doing together.
Absolutely. We talk about long-term partnerships. Obviously, that can be good for investment and stability. At the same time, we've never been in a more volatile time, right? Things change fast. We have to be able to react in terms of transport mode, in terms of routes, in terms of the network, exactly as you said. How can one account for that kind of flexibility in a long-term partnership and a long-term agreement?
Long-term agreement has a very interesting topic because it is built based on trust, transparency, communication. So in the supply chain, we need to have the buffer always. And it is being more important right now, the buffer. So when we are doing long-term relationship, we are always putting, nobody knows what's gonna happen, so we need to be ready for this. We can operate this, but get ready for this. And we trust in each other that when something happens that we know it's gonna happen,
yes.
We are ready for that. Not at the specific, but at least in the concept, we know that we need to collaborate once again. And this is where the things get more funny, because you need to get out of the box of what you are thinking. But getting out of the box with good partners in long-term relationship means that everybody wants to put something on the table and let's build together. That's what we are doing right now.
Absolutely, and it means those partners need to be as ready to change as you. So maybe their service shifts or certain types of equipment, whatever it might be in the detail, but there needs to be the readiness to do that.
That's right, and also we need to be flexible for them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Partnerships actually means to take care of each other. So we need to be flexible, and they are being flexible with us, and we find the sweet spot. We can make this happen here. Yeah. That's the key point right now.
How do you see digitalization either changing or evolving further the relationship and partnerships that you have with your suppliers and logistics providers?
Well, the digitalization everything is right now about digitalization. So I think what we think 10 years ago, 15 years ago, data, how I can share this, how you can share me this, how we can track this. So digitalization is becoming a crucial thing, or is already a crucial thing, and is the present. And I think the tools are there, the aim is there. So now we are looking how we can integrate all this digitalization in order that we can focus on the core things and let the data drive other things. So also in partnership, when we are working with them in terms of digitalization, we are thinking, okay, how can we make this easier for us together and develop the team in other areas where they need to focus on, for example, creating new services, creating new roads. Digitalization is backing up the operation, the daily challenges, but we focus on develop together with the digitalization to get insights to create something new. So, in short term, the digitalization is the present right now. So we need to live it.
Absolutely.
That's what we are doing. Yes.
Finally, I mean, I think at this event, we've had a lot of focus on creating value in the supply chain, a co-creative value, if you like, as we're kind of implying here with partners. How can that be accelerated? You talk about we need to go a bit wild, we need to be ready to fail in the right place. Are there anything else you see that would help to accelerate this co-creation between Nissan and its partners?
This is a good question, and I think there are a lot of things, but I guess where we need to keep focus on is on visibility as much as we can. Try to provide, okay, this is what I am seeing, what are you seeing? There's something that we are missing, okay, let's bring someone else. Partnership also, in terms of co-creation, means it's not only two, it is 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
We need to see the table from each angle, and that's co-creating in together. All the supply chain is giving us a very good results. So focus on that. I mean, not only two persons, is bring as much as you can, all the people involved, put what is the target, and let's create together.
Absolutely. And as you say, not just two parties, it could be multiple departments. You have to work with IT, you have to work with different parts of the organization to make that happen. Dayan, thank you so much for being with us here, sharing these insights, and we really enjoy always working with Nissan. It's a really an honor for us as well to have you here too over the years, and we look forward to sharing more. Keep up with us here at the Red Sofa, our live blog, and much more from Automotive Logistics.